Fairfield Christian. Hope you guys have had a fantastic summer. It's been a busy summer for us. Obviously, we've all taken a little bit of time off, but we've also spent a lot of time preparing for this next school year, the 2019-2020 school year, and it's going to be a great one. God is good, and He provides for us all the time, and I cannot wait to see what He has in store for us for this coming school year. Now, as with any school year, there are a few changes that take place, and we want to make sure you guys are aware of some of those. First of all, staff from year to year does change a little bit, and from last year we have 3 staff members that are not returning. Mrs. Dean, Mrs. Ramos, and Mrs. Strickland will not be returning for this school year, but God always sees our needs, and God always supplies our needs. So we've got some great new staff members joining our team this year. First of all, Miss Melanie Vallejo will be joining us. She'll be teaching math for the middle school and high school students. She loves Jesus and she loves math. You know how hard it is to find somebody that loves math? That's hard, but she loves math, and we're hoping that her love for math will be instilled in the students as well. And they'll not just do math, but they'll learn to love math and embrace it and do well in it. So we're looking forward to her joining our staff. In addition, Mr. Alvarez will also be taking on a little bit larger role with the middle school and high school students. He'll be teaching a few classes this year, so that's going to be exciting, having him play a larger role in the classroom. On the elementary side, Miss Maya Williams will be joining us. She'll be primarily with K-1-2, but she'll be filling a couple different roles down there, helping out those classrooms. And in the 5th and 6th grade classroom, Mason Tadlock will be teaching the 5th and 6th grade classroom. Now, that's a significant hire because Mason is the first graduate of Fairfield Christian School to come back and teach for us. He graduated from Liberty University. He is a fantastic young man. He has a lot of experience working with young kids. He's worked for the Levin. He also did a lot of tutoring as well. And he is exciting. He's bringing a lot of fresh ideas, and I can't wait to see how he transforms that classroom and how he becomes a mentor, leader, and teacher for those young students. In addition, we have a new office person as well, our office assistant, Miss Jordan Kaufman. She'll be joining Angela in the office, so she'll be helping out quite a bit. And so you get a chance to meet her over the next few weeks as well. All right, the biggest change probably since year one is going to take place this year. And so let me preface this by saying preschool through 6th grade, nothing changes there. However, middle school and high school, we are actually moving the middle school and high school students off of the Dover campus, and we are actually moving them to 1837 Blossom Avenue. That is actually the campus of Celebration Church. So Celebration Church has been awesome. They're providing us the opportunity to move our middle school and high school to this location. And we're doing that for an important reason. At the Dover campus, we're simply running out of space. We're using every available classroom. And so as we use every available classroom, it kind of limits what we're able to do. And so we want to be able to provide the best opportunities for all of our students. So that's why we kind of talked to Celebration Church. We've kind of been planning this for a while, but nothing was set in stone until very recently. We wanted to announce this earlier, but again, we had to work out some logistics and a few things like that, and we got those things worked out last week. And so we've made some, we've been doing a lot of work over here on the campus to get things ready for the school year. And so that's why we're telling you guys now. I know it's just a little over a week before school starts, but quite honestly, this is going to be a great addition to our school. Now, there are several reasons we're doing that. Again, to provide more space on the Dover campus. That means for the elementary students, we're going to have extra classrooms, and we can do things like having a dedicated classroom for, say, a library/media room. Have other specialty classrooms as well. So when students need to do something specific, they don't necessarily have to do that all within their own classroom. Teachers can take those students to another classroom, a classroom a little more suited for those types of activities, including, for example, having a space during rainy days to have some activities going on where you don't have to have a bunch of desks in the way and things like that. So it will provide a lot of opportunities for elementary students. For the middle school and high school students, it'll give them a chance to kind of form their own identity as a middle school and high school on a separate campus. I know some of them kind of feel like it's just an extension of elementary school because they're there with all the younger kids. And on the Dover campus, high school is really limited to just 3 classrooms, 2 modulars and 3 classrooms. It doesn't create for much of a high school experience, especially for the high school students. So having this separate campus, it'll allow them to develop their own identity. In addition, we have access to a gymnasium here on this campus, which transforms a lot of things. Number one, we can do all sorts of events inside that gymnasium. Number two, PE will be completely transformed. Not only do we have to do PE out in a parking lot, we now have a gymnasium to do all sorts of things in terms of athletics. In addition, Sports is a direction we want to eventually move to, and this provides us facilities and opportunities to move in that direction as we kind of move forward. Again, this is the campus of Celebration Church. This also happens to be the campus where Real Life Church meets on Sunday. Also, one thing as parents you're probably not as excited about, but I know for students they'll be very excited about, there are 4 times the number of toilets on this campus as what the middle school and high school students had available to them on the Dover campus. So I know on the Dover campus we just had 1 toilet for the boys, 1 toilet for the girls, which means let's say you got 10 students in between classes that need to use the restroom. All 10 of those students are not getting that restroom in a 5-minute passing period. Here, that actually is possible. Like I said, 4 times the number of toilets the students will have access to on this campus. So for them, I know they'll be pretty excited about that. But again, on this campus, it also provides us an opportunity for growth. That's an area that we really want to focus on and concentrate on as moving forward. Our elementary school is doing great. Not that we don't want to grow that, but again, having more space over there will allow us to grow the elementary. But having more space for the middle school and high school on this campus as well will provide for the opportunity for more growth here as well. Here we'll have 2 smaller classrooms in one building. We'll have a larger classroom in the multi-purpose room. And again, I think the students are going to be really excited to have their own space for those middle school and high school students. Pastor Vernon Barker and his staff here at Celebration Church have been fantastic in helping us get things set up, been so accommodating in terms of helping us out with the classrooms and the space we need for all of our desks and chairs and equipment. It's been a great partnership, and I look forward to seeing how that's going to progress in the future. There are a lot of logistics to work out, and we're working those out now, and that's why it's so important if you have a student in middle school and high school that you come to our back to school night on Monday, August 5th, so that you can check out the campus. You can talk to us about all the various logistics, especially in terms of having students on this campus and certain things on the other campus and how we're going to work out those things. It's kind of a lot to talk through on just a short kind of announcement video. But if you show up on back to school night, we'll be able to talk through a lot of those issues, a lot of those things. We'll tell you how we're going to handle certain situations, and it's going to be overall, again, while there are a few logistic things that we're going to have to work through, the advantages far outweigh any disadvantages of splitting the campus. It's for some parents, having students on both campuses, I realize the separate drop-offs are a little bit difficult, but fortunately our start and end times are different than Grange Middle School. Grange Middle School is right next door, but they don't start till 9 a.m. in the morning, and they don't get done till 3:15. So us starting at 8:20, we'll start well before they do. We get out at 3 o'clock, so we'll get out a little before they do, but hopefully it'll help us avoid some of those traffic situations. That's one of the logistic things we wanted to make sure we kind of looked at. But again, if you have a middle school or high school student, make sure you join us on Monday night from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. here on the Blossom campus, 1837 Blossom Avenue. We'll have the classrooms open, the teachers will be here, you get to meet everybody, and it'll be a fantastic time. One important note is that elementary back to school night is on Tuesday night from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. There are different back to school nights for middle school and high school and for elementary. Again, on the Dover campus, Tuesday night from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. will be our elementary back to school night. This year is going to be an incredible year. I cannot wait to see what God is going to do. He has opened doors we didn't think would be opened. He has led us down a pathway that honestly, anytime there's change, it's kind of scary, but at the same time, we're so looking forward to all the possibilities and opportunities that He's got waiting for us. All right, we've got a lot of things coming up. Make sure you're checking your emails for all the various events. I know Angela in the office has been sending home instructions about orientation, back to school night, student testing, all those sorts of things. So make sure you're checking your emails to get all that information and stay up to date. And school starts on August 8th, 8:20 on both of our campuses, our Dover campus and our Blossom campus. Again, I can't wait to see what God's going to do this school year. Hope to see you guys real soon. God bless.